Yesterday, CRO experienced what looks like a pump and dump after the news of Truth Social. But why was the price so volatile, and also what's this news all about? Well guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. This video is sponsored by WolfSwap. Get ready now for season 15 with more than $12,000 of prizes. If you were watching the CRO charts yesterday, you probably also noticed this insane pump for CRO from about 24 cents all the way up to 28 cents. And that, guys, in the matter of only minutes. We're seeing here the minute candles, and you can see that within only 15 minutes, we went up about 15%. So that's quite crazy, but not unheard of. It kind of reminded me of the earlier moves that we made in August after the news of the CRO treasury company. You can see here that we kept moving up and up and up, also with big percentages, and also within only a few minutes. So news, guys, often triggers those big moves. But unfortunately, if you go back to the charts, you can also see that, well, we also started dumping quite quickly after. So really, guys, a pump and dump, because from 28 cents, we dumped all the way down to about 25 cents, so down 11% again. But it does seem like it kind of marked also the flipping point, really, because we've been experiencing a lot of slow bleed. From about 28 cents, we went down all the way to about 24 cents, and now we might be on the way up a bit more. And we're going to talk a bit more about TA later in the video, but first, I want to talk about the news that caused this big spike in the CRO price. On Tuesday, Truth Social by President Trump announced some big updates to their platform, including also a new change for their paid members, the Patriots. And what you can see here, they can now convert Truth gems into CRO using Crypto.com's digital wallet infrastructure. So guys, a big upgrade to all the members that do use the Patriot package on Truth Social. And also the first time we see actual integration of CRO in any other platform, like for example here, social media. As you can see here with D-Rod on X, the changes have already been rolled out on Truth Social. So new, the Truth Gems. Subscribe to Truth Plus and earn rewards for your content and engagement. And it's much like, for example, X Premium. So you pay a monthly fee, but you can also start to earn with your content. But that's of course paid in euro, dollar, or any other fiat currency. And this will be paid out in CRO, so in actual crypto. Down below, he also shares the different subscription packages. So we have free available and also the $10 a month Patriot package. But unfortunately, only available in the US, so I can't try this out for you guys. Moreover, a different user on X is already seeing the diamonds attached to his account. But unfortunately, he cannot access them yet to convert into CRO. If we get some more news, though, on this front, I, of course, will keep you up to date. So don't forget to hit the like button and, of course, subscribe for more content. To be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really think that this news is so big, because if you take a look at the size really of Truth Social, it is a relatively small social media platform. If we had a deal with, for example, X or Instagram, I think it would have been a complete different story. But for now, it is still relatively small, but of course it might be growing in the future, and now we do have CRO attached to it as well. Some people are also pointing towards some negatives. They might see some additional sell pressure because they're giving away CRO. How exactly Truth Social pays for all the CRO to give away to their users, nobody knows exactly. But one good thing, Trump Media is a publicly listed company, so in the future we'll have a lot more insight in their book. So of course I will keep you up to date on that front as well. But one good thing to remind yourself of, it's only going to be given away to paid members. So potentially also the subscription fee of the paid members can be used to also buy a little bit of CRO as well. But again, that's only speculation. In the future, we can see a lot more. Anyways, let's go back to the CRO chart, because I think we can now explain why we had this big pump. But why did we have this big dump afterwards? And honestly, I think it's because this news wasn't really news. But more about that, guys, after the quick word of today's sponsor. WolfSwap is the most used app on the Cronos chain. You can use it to trade tokens, for example, from CRO to Moon or any other currency. But they also have their own contest. And recently, Season 15 launched with more than 10,000 contestants so far. So this prize pool of $12,000 is only growing day by day. You still have 30 more days to participate because it only ends the beginning of October. Check out WolfSwap in the description down below. Anyways, let's talk some more about the big update to Truth Social, because honestly, it wasn't really newsworthy. Because on the 26th of August, we already had this announcement here by Trump Media and Crypto.com for a strategic partnership. And on that day, guys, the 26th of August, we already saw a big spike here in the CRO price. So what you can read in this announcement is also a bit more details about the actual partnership. You can see that Trump Media will integrate the CRO token on its Truth Social and Truth Plus platform. And Truth Plus is their streaming platform, much like, for example, Netflix. So this, guys, has just been done. In a pioneering initiative, the company will partner with Crypto.com to create an updated reward system and allow Truth Social and Truth Plus users to use Crypto.com's digital wallet infrastructure to convert gems earned for participating in various activities into CRO and other benefits. What these other benefits are, we don't know yet. So Crypto.com will provide the digital wallet infrastructure that will anchor the Truth Social Rewards program, and we'll see further planned partnership synergies to include, for example, Truth users the ability to pay for subscriptions and services with the CRO token, and also provide free or discounted Truth Plus subscriptions for users who open a Crypto.com account. So guys, if you have, for example, Level Up, you might be getting the Patriot package for free in the future. Stay tuned for that one. It's my belief that when investors started to realize that this news wasn't really newsworthy, that people also started to sell into this big pump, because we went really back down to earth. But I think there's still some good news to this, because it also kind of correlated with some very bad momentum for CRO. You can see it started falling down. But if you take here the 4-hour candles and we add the RSI, the relative strength index, you can see now that we went into the oversold territory just before this big pump. And what's kind of fun to see here is that when you actually take a look at when we were oversold, you can see here we got oversold early in August as well. We got oversold here, we got oversold here, and also oversold here. Every time we went oversold on the chart, it created a bit of a local bottom. So you can see this guy so far has been a local bottom. This also was also a local bottom. And also this one here was also a local bottom. So typically here, once we go oversold into the RSI on the 4-hour candle, sometimes it means this guy has been the local bottom for CRO. And now also you can see again, we are moving up also on the RSI. So maybe, guys, this news was also the starting point for some more pumps for CRO. But of course, this is no financial advice. Always do your own research. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that this quick pump and dump is also again showing how thin the liquidity is for the CRO token. If you open up the exchange here, the Crypto.com exchange, you can see the order book for CRO, guys. And always, if you want to trade CRO, Bitcoin, or any other currency, use the exchange and not the app. Link is in the description down below. But you can see here that if you want to go back to 34 cents, we only need to buy up about 26 million CRO. And that's only if people are not actually moving their sell orders. So 26 million might sound like a lot, but honestly, it isn't. Of course, there are also other exchanges available that do trade CRO, so it might be a bit more to move the CRO price. But in general, easy peasy. And so also if you take a look really at the CRO rainbow chart, because it might seem like we have a bit of resistance here at about this dotted line on the rainbow chart, but take a look at history again, 2021. You can see that we kept flying after we went above 20 cents. And honestly, I do expect the same thing once more. There is little liquidity, so once we start buying, we just keep going up higher, higher, and higher. And I think at about 50 cents, there might be a bit of resistance, but other than that, I don't really expect a hard time until we go above the previous all-time high. But also, the flip side is true as well. There is very little support on these levels. So once we go down, like for example, with the quick pump and dump, we go down very hard as well. But okay, I think so far, guys, it's looking quite good. Let's see how we keep the momentum now for CRO and if we also hold on that 4-hour candle. Anyways, that quick pump to 28 cents leaves you wanting more, and also for a longer time. But honestly, I think it's just an indicator of what's about to come in the relative near future. So guys, don't forget to really strap in, so subscribe to the channel and also hit that like button. And if you want to learn more, for example, about the Level Up program, check out this video to the left of me as well.